work, etc. Now V3 form is also asked, played and played. Now see children, one thing you'll have to remember is now see the past and the past participle forms over here are the same, and it has been derived from the main verb by adding ed, isn't it? The main verb is asked, and the past and the past participle forms are being derived from the main verb, that is by adding ed. Okay? So you all can say all these kinds of verbs are known as regular verbs. Now regular verbs are those verbs which derive its past and past participle from the main verb. Okay? See we are asked, and asked. Okay? So the regular verbs are those verbs which derives its past and past participle forms over here. I'm so sorry, forms from the main verb. Okay? Now again I'll give you few examples of V1, V2 and V3 forms of the verbs. That is, break, sing, write, eat. These are known as the base forms of the verbs. Okay? And the past form of these verbs are broke, and the past participle form is broken. The past form of sing is sang. The past participle form is sung. The past form of write is wrote. And the past participle form is written. The past form of eat is ate. And the past participle form is eaten. Okay, now children, these kind of verbs, they don't derive their past and past participle forms from the main verb. It is written in a completely different way. If you see the first one, it is break, it is broke, and it's broken over here. Over here, if you see sing, sang, sung. It hasn't been, the past and the past participle forms haven't been derived from the main verb. So these verbs are known as irregular verbs. Okay? Irregular verbs are those verbs which is written in a different way. Which is written in a very different way. and the past and the past participle forms are not derived from the main verb. Okay? I hope so far you all have understood, and if not, then you all can message me in my personal chat anytime you want. Now children, there are some verbs which does not have a past and a past participle form. The main form of the verb is being used as the past and the past participle forms. For example, V1, V2, V3. Like the word put. It does not have a past form and it does not have a past participle form. Put. It remains the same. Put. Okay? Another word is hurt. The past form is hurt and also the past participle is hurt. Likewise, only another word is hit, hit and hit. Like the word spread. It does not have a past and a past participle form. For both the past and the past participle, the main form of the verb has been used, spread. Okay? So having said that, now you all have an idea about what are V1, V2, V3 forms of the verbs, and I have told you about the regular and the irregular kinds of verbs. Okay? And then I also told you about the verbs which does not have the past and the past participle forms. Okay? So now we will go to the simple tenses. Now as you all know, the tense is divided into 3 types. Tense, isn't it? It's been divided into 3 types. Past, present, and future. Okay. So, what is the past tense now? Past tense means anything that took place in the past. Place in the past. Now come to the second one, that is the present tense. Present tense means anything that takes place at present. Okay, anything that is taking place at present, that is known as present tense. And future tense means anything that will take place in the near future. So children, past tense means anything that takes place that took place in the past, and present tense means anything that takes place at present, and future tense means anything that will take place in the near future. Now see the difference over here. Took, past tense, isn't it? Takes, the present form, and then will take, isn't it? These words in itself tells about the past, present, and the future. Okay? Now come to the first one. I hope so far I've made myself clear. Now children, come to the first thing, that is the simple present tense. The first thing is the simple present tense. Now children, what is a simple present tense? Simple present tense is anything that takes place at present. Okay? Or you all can say any universal truth also, or any habits that takes place regularly. Any habits that takes place regularly and then through any universal fact. Okay, now I'll teach you how to use the simple present tense in your writings as well as in your speeches. Okay. Now children, if you are writing simple present tense in the affirmative form, means affirmative or positive form. Writing simple present tense in the affirmative or positive form. Now I'll tell you what is affirmative and positive form. Any action that you all confirm is known as the positive form, and any action that you all deny is known as the negative form. Okay? So now the examples of few affirmative sentences, okay, using the simple present tense. Now before that, children, you'll have to understand the structure. Structure is the subject has to be there. Subject, okay, plus the V1 form. This is the reason why I told you all the V1. I gave you the examples of V1, V2 and V3 forms of the verbs. V1 plus object. Now please Don't get confused with the construction or with the structure. This is no rocket science. I'll give you examples for your better understanding. Now see children, I speak English. It's in the simple present form. The structure is the subject, the V1 or the base form of the verb. Did you see? The subject, the V1 form and the object. Okay. I'll cite few examples for you for your better understanding. I hope so far you have understood. Like you, you play football. Okay, you is the subject, children. Here, play is the V1 or the base form of the verb, and football is the object. Okay, I'll cite some more examples for you. They sleep early. Okay, day is the subject, sleep is the V1 form of the verb, and early is the object. Now, one thing children you'll have to remember is while using common nouns like trees, which is in the plural, like trees, grow, talk. Now see children, trees, this is in the plural form, so the accompanying verb has to be in the singular. Okay, grows, tall is the object. Anything when the subject is in the plural, then the accompanying verb has to be in the singular. That is known as subject-verb agreement. Okay? Now come to the next one. Children, when your subject is the third person singular, okay, or when the subject is third person singular, okay, third person singular, like Sylvia, he, she, they, he, she, it, and then supposing a name like Tom. When you are beginning a sentence, when the subject or when you are beginning the sentence with he, she, it, then the accompanying verb has to be in the plural. Like example. Now I'll tell you the structure. The subject is there. Okay. And the V1 form or the base form plus S or ES has to be there plus object. Okay. Because the subject is the third person singular. He plays football. Okay, now children, he is the third person singular. Play, The main form of the verb, I told you all you'll have to add s, because when your subject is third person singular, then the accompanying verb has to be in the plural. Okay, and the object, he plays football. I'll cite one example for you. She teaches English. Third person singular, isn't it? Because you all have already done the pronouns. She is the subject and teach is the V1 form of the verb, and then you'll have to add es, teaches, and the object. Okay? So now, let's come to the end of the class. In the next class, I'll teach you the simple present tense in the negative form as well as in the interrogative form. If you all don't understand anything, please message me in my personal chat. The YouTube video is also been uploaded. Okay? And then you all can see the YouTube videos. And if you all don't understand anything, feel free to call me.